Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. With me today is my best buddy, Whiskey. Yep. Hello, Whiskey. He's been with me on one or two other videos, and he's been hanging out down here in the whiskey den. It's not your den, Whiskey. so, but you can hang out down here if you want anytime. And you do. So today we are going to take a look at OCD number 5 bourbon from the Glens Creek Distillery down in. Oh, I gotta do my homework. David, do your homework. Well, this is down in Kentucky, and yeah, I am embarrassed. Oh, in Frankfort, Kentucky. This distillery is in the Old Crow Distillery. This I believe it's called OCD because it stands for Old Crow Distillery. Now let me see what we have here. Yes, I love you too. Yep. Uh, so I got this back in April when my in-laws came down to visit. I had visited the distillery again a couple of months ago with my buddy Jason from Idaho. He and his wife were down for a visit. So they actually really embrace the fact that they're in the Old Crow distillery, and Old Crow was different than it is now. They actually, this isn't it, but they actually have, and I want to get this at some point. They figured out the recipe for what the original Old Crow bourbon, um, and they market that as well. They have several different bourbons and whiskeys and spirits that they make down there, and if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you will know I'm passionate about these smaller distilleries. And I probably won't get a whole lot of hits on this video because it's not widely available outside of Kentucky, maybe. I don't know. I bought it at the distillery, bought this, or actually, my father in law got this for me when we were there. I think it's around $65 a bottle. This is a true craft bourbon, aged 37 months. And online, I found their mash bill as 87% corn, 8% rye, 5% malted barley. I did sample it down at the distillery, and one of the neat things. So David Meyer, who's the owner and head distiller, I got a bottle last time I was down of their sweet bourbon, which is their wheated bourbon, and when you go to a smaller distillery, a micro distillery, you may actually have the opportunity to not only meet the head distiller, but also get a signed bottle. And I got a signed bottle from David of the sweet, as well as yeah. And I'm not opening that, but it's awesome bourbon. So let me see. This is aged 37 months. This is 107 proof. I'm getting kisses from whiskey over here, and also they label the bottle. This is bottle 202 from barrel 105. So apparently it is a single barrel. I don't quite enjoy doing single barrel bourbon reviews here on the channel because barrels vary and you may not be able to get something from this particular barrel, but hey, oh my gosh. Oh my good. Right off the bat. Nice brown color. Oh my goodness, caramel on that nose. That is like, you know, if you had like a Werther's caramel on steroids. Yes, oh, that's the thing. One of these days, I'm going to do a video about micro distilleries. The thing I love about micro distillery offerings, as opposed to corporate You can get good corporate bourbon, but it's kind of like if you're into, like, I love surf guitar music. Yeah, the Beach Boys I enjoy, but you get into like Dick Dale and Link Ray, but they were on the big labels. So, the label, the man had to kind of tell them what to do. But then if you find like surf guitar records on these little independent labels from these bands you never heard of, I mean, that's the real deal, I enjoy Beach Boys, Dick Dale, Link Ray. I enjoy that music, but the passion is when you find these smaller bands that maybe had one record, and that's the raw music, and that's like these micro distilleries. You got the corporate stuff, which is good, nationally available, dependable. You know what you're getting, but man, when you get to these smaller places that they do these small batches, and it's just them. So at this distillery, it's you know David, I think, and two other employees at the place running the place, and this is what bourbon should be, like the small batch, I mean, real small batch stuff. So I'm getting caramel butterscotch. Oh my goodness. And I don't always get those scents, those the smells on the nose, because if you watch the channel, I'm not one of those guys that gets those nuances. Right, Whiskey Boy? Yes. We were gone for the night. We had puppy deliveries, so oh, he's just excited to see me. I'm excited to see him, but I'm more excited to try the OCD 5. So let's go for it, huh? Man, you're not trying some of it. That's not good for you. It's not good for the puppies. No. All right, here we go. Sorry. Sorry to everyone. Hope I'm not boring you too much. How much malt did I say? I'm getting the malt on it, but it's only 5% malt. Mostly corn. So I'm getting that sweetness from the corn. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm having a little experience right now. It's just, it is so stinking good. It's so smooth. It tastes like it's been aged longer than that 37 months. It's deep, rich, caramelly, caramelly smooth. Yep. You look like you want some caramel smoothness. Um, and I'm getting some nice little hits from that rye and the barley. So the malted barley with that corn is making it a little butterscotchy. It's very caramelly. And then the slight amount of rye that's in there is giving that like hints of just spiciness. And are you going to want to get down, or you just want to stay? Okay. It's like, this is honest. This is an honest bourbon. So I think it goes, they sell them at the distillery for 65 bucks. I saw this at Liquor Barn, I think at Total Wine when we were down there. It's just a handcrafted bourbon that it's an honest bourbon. It's enjoyable. This is something, it's one of those things. Are you getting down? Go on. No? You just want to sit? Okay, it's one of those bourbons. It's just it defies. It's actually defying words because it's not like, you know, I can pick this up somewhere. Yeah, I'm probably gonna ring the bell on this. You gonna ring that bell? Um, it's one. It's just deep, rich, dark. It's sweet. It's spicy. It's kind of like when I think of bourbon. This is what bourbon should really be. Is something that the person crafting it is doing it out of love, not because bourbon's the big thing right now, but this is just enjoyable, like on a night, like any occasion. This is a special occasion bourbon. So, and it's hard for me to really express because I run into a bourbon every now and then that I just can't find the words to describe it, and this is one of them. It's smooth. It's got that little bite on the back end, but it's just caramelly smooth. It's rich. It's not a foo-foo bourbon, but it's not like overly um like it's not obnoxious, if you know what I mean. It's a solid, good, small batch, single barrel bourbon, 107 proof. Can't say, I can't describe it. All I can say is it's got a little smokiness too on it. All I can say is if you happen to see like this bourbon, like there's micro distilleries that just chug out bourbon because it's the thing to do. But then there's ones that they're passionate about what they're doing and they're putting out something that's honest and tasty and special. This is a special bourbon. So if you see it, buy it. And we'll leave it at that. I'm sorry. I can't describe it because it's just such a good bourbon. And yes, it's going to ring the bell for this one. And so that alone should tell you how good it is. So if you do see it, just get it. It's really good. It's not weak. It's a strong bourbon, but it's very drinkable. It's sweet. It's got that little bit of spice. The malted barley gives it a little hint of butterscotch. And of course, this apparently being a small batch single barrel, you may get something totally different than what I got. But I know I am going to, next time I'm in Kentucky, get a backup bottle of it because this is one that may not last too long. So there you go. There you go. So until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I hope your next pour is your best pour. Whiskey, look at the camera now. Come on, look at the nice people. They don't want to see the back of your head. There you go. We will catch you soon, and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.